Most men think women first notice their looks, height, muscles, or clothing, but that is a misconception. A woman can decide within seconds whether a man is worth her attention, and it is rarely about superficial traits. What she senses first is something far deeper, something that goes beyond appearance. It is the energy a man carries, the presence he exudes, and the subtle signals that speak louder than words. This presence comes from how you hold yourself, how you move, how you respond to the world, and most importantly, how you feel about yourself. Stay with me, because understanding this will change the way you carry yourself in every interaction and give you a magnetic quality women can't resist. Have you ever noticed a man walk into a room and instantly command attention without saying a word? The women around him seem drawn to his energy, but they can't explain why. This is not luck or chance. This is presence. Presence is the silent language of high-value men. It is a reflection of the inner world, the mind, and the discipline that few men cultivate. Women are wired to notice these traits because they are markers of stability, strength, and potential long-term value. If you want to be the man who naturally attracts respect and attention, you need to understand and embody these traits consistently. The first and most crucial quality is confidence. True confidence is a silent magnet. It is not arrogance, not loud displays of dominance, and not a desperate attempt to impress others. Confidence is quiet certainty. It exists naturally, without effort or pretense. A confident man does not seek validation from others. He does not overthink what to say, and he does not worry about fleeting judgments. Marcus Aurelius once said, "The happiness of your life depends upon the quality of your thoughts." Confidence starts in the mind. If you doubt yourself, seek approval, or feel unworthy, it shows immediately, and women notice it. A confident man walks as if he already has everything he needs. He carries himself with a sense of self-possession. His posture is upright, his gaze steady, his movements deliberate. Every small detail communicates that he is comfortable in his own skin. When you develop confidence at this level, it becomes a silent signal that attracts and commands attention effortlessly. The second quality is calmness. Calmness is the mark of a high-value man. Women notice men who remain unshaken by trivial matters, who do not react impulsively to drama, who maintain composure when others attempt to provoke them. This is power. Calm men are rare because most people live in reaction, allowing emotions, social pressure, and external circumstances to dictate their behavior. Seneca said, "If a man knows not to which port he sails, no wind is favorable." A man grounded in purpose, calm, and steady, who knows his direction, stands out naturally. Calmness allows a man to think clearly, make better decisions, and communicate with authority. When you speak with intention, listen with presence, and act deliberately, women pick up on this subtle energy. The calm energy communicates strength, self-assurance, and stability. It tells others that you are not easily shaken, not desperate for attention, and not dependent on external validation. Women feel this energy immediately, even before a word is spoken. The third quality is discipline. Discipline is the hidden signal of greatness. A disciplined man is rare. Women notice discipline because it is visible in every aspect of life. It is present in the way a man dresses neatly without trying too hard, in the way he maintains physical fitness consistently, in the way he controls his emotions instead of reacting impulsively, and in the way he moves with purpose and intention. Epictetus said, "No man is free who is not master of himself." Discipline is freedom. Without self-mastery, a man is at the mercy of his impulses, short-term desires, and external circumstances. Discipline creates predictability, reliability, and consistency, qualities women subconsciously recognize as signals of high value. A disciplined man does not chase approval, does not succumb to instant gratification, and does not allow distractions to control him. Instead, he builds long-term value by focusing on personal growth, mental clarity, and emotional stability. When you develop discipline, women sense it before you even speak. Your actions, habits, and routines communicate strength more effectively than words ever could. The fourth aspect is presence itself, which transcends confidence, calmness, and discipline. Presence is the full package of energy, body language, and intention. Women read it instinctively. It is not about expensive clothing, flashy cars, or physical appearance. Presence is about how you occupy space, how you move through life, and how you respond to people around you. Imagine walking into a cafe and locking eyes with an attractive woman. At that moment, she has already made a judgment, and it is not about your outfit or accessories. It is about your energy. A man who stands grounded, moves with certainty, and radiates calm authority communicates value instantly. Presence is a reflection of your inner world. It signals that you are not desperate, you are not reactive, and you are not dependent on external approval. Women notice presence even before they hear you speak because it communicates a sense of security and stability. Developing presence requires awareness of posture, voice, eye contact, and movement. It requires controlling your internal state so your external actions consistently reflect strength and calm. The fifth and final key point is mastery of self. This is the ultimate form of attraction. Women are drawn to men who focus on themselves, who are constantly improving, and who do not live to impress others. Self-mastery combines confidence, calmness, discipline, and presence into a coherent whole. It is the ability to navigate life with purpose, clarity, and intentionality. A man who masters himself does not react impulsively to rejection or drama. He does not seek validation, and he does not chase attention. Instead, he cultivates his mind, maintains emotional control, and aligns his actions with his long-term goals. Women recognize this instantly because they feel the stability and predictability that comes from self-mastery. This is the essence of Stoicism applied to attraction. You do not need tricks, manipulations, or external validation. You simply become a man who lives intentionally, and the right people, including women, are naturally drawn to that energy. Let's break down how to start applying these principles immediately. First, assess your thoughts daily. Notice where self-doubt, neediness, or reactive thinking shows up, and replace it with clarity, purpose, and confidence. Second, practice calmness by pausing before responding to provocation or stress. Observe the situation without letting emotions dictate your actions. Third, enforce discipline in small daily routines, from your physical fitness to your mental habits. Focus on habits that compound value over time. Fourth, develop presence by walking, standing, and speaking deliberately. Pay attention to how your body communicates energy. Finally, pursue self-mastery by prioritizing long-term growth over short-term gratification. Read, reflect, meditate, and act intentionally in every area of your life. When these principles are applied consistently, women, and people in general, notice. You do not need to chase, explain, or perform. Your energy communicates value before any interaction begins. You become rare, stable, and magnetic simply by being the best version of yourself. This is not about manipulation. It is about self-development and embodying qualities that naturally command respect. Women sense this energy instinctively, and it creates attraction that is effortless and long-lasting. If this lesson resonates, take immediate action. Start cultivating quiet confidence in your thoughts. Practice calmness in your interactions. Build discipline in your daily life. Focus on presence in every room you enter. Commit to self-mastery and let your life communicate value naturally. Remember, women notice how you live far more than what you say or what you wear. By embodying these principles, you attract attention, respect, and admiration without needing to chase it. Subscribe to Stoic 24 for weekly lessons on Stoicism, masculine mastery, and attraction psychology. Comment below, what is the first thing you notice in a person's energy? Engage with this practice daily and observe how your life changes. Focus on building yourself, controlling your mind and emotions, and living with purpose. Presence, calmness, confidence, discipline, and self-mastery are the pillars that make you magnetic and respected. Stay strong. Stay stoic.